The running commentary continues with juice reading number 25. Commentary numbers 211 to 219 by Abdullah Yusuf Ali. Surah 42. Al-Shura, Consultation. Introduction. The contrast of blasphemy and disputation against revelation, unity and faith, as relying on the signs and mercy of Allah. Evil comes through men's own deeds, of which they cannot avoid the consequences, but guidance comes through Allah's mercy and revelation. The running commentary continues of Surah 42, commentary number 211. Inspiration is part of the glory and goodness of Allah. His unity is shown in His creation, yet men will turn to false gods and dispute about religion. Faith has been one at all times, but sects and divisions rose through selfish contumacy. Let all contention cease, and conduct weighed by the just balance of Allah's word. The just and the unjust will all be brought before Allah, whose mercy and bounty are clear and obvious in the signs in His marvelous creation, one, yet diverse. What we call the ills of life is due to our own ill deeds, and many of them are forgiven by Allah. His plan can never be frustrated. This life is but a stage of convenience. Live true and resist all wrong, but learn the best way to do so. On Allah rely, else no protector will you find. Allah's revelation comes as a guide and mercy. It shows the straight way, the way of Allah, all-wise. Surah 43, Al-Zukhruf, Gold Adornments. Introduction. The Book of Revelation makes things clear, even though the ignorant and foolish mock at it and ignore Allah's signs. It will last, while its rejectors will perish. Abraham, may peace be upon him, exposed the falsehood of traditional worship. The glitter and adornments of this world will not last. What was the end of Pharaoh and his arrogant fight with Moses? Jesus, may peace be upon him, was a servant of Allah, but his sectarian followers raised false disputations about him. All is known to Allah, whose truth will shine in spite of unfaith. Surah 43, Al-Zukhruf, commentary number 213. Revelation makes everlasting truths clear. Those who mock merely undo themselves. Consider the signs of Allah's gracious kindness around you and glorify Him. Attribute not unworthy qualities nor any companions to the one true God. Seek truth and worship more than mere ancestral ways, and shut not out revelation's light. If the Arabs hark back to ancestry, why not accept the faith of Abraham the true? He joined not gods with Allah. Spiritual worth is measured by other things than gold or silver or adornments of this world. They are but things of the hour. The lasting gifts are those of the hereafter. If Israel goes back to Moses, how he was mocked by Pharaoh and his pride of power. Yet Pharaoh and his deluded people perished. So ends the pomp and power and vanity of this world. If Christians go back to Jesus, he was but a man and a servant of Allah. He came to still the jarring sets, not to create a new one. He preached the one true God, his Lord. So give up disputing and join in devotion to Allah. That is the way to the garden of bliss. But the opposite leads to the fire. Beware. The truth has come, and Allah knows how you receive it. He is the Lord of power and mercy. The truth must prevail. Resist it not. Surah 44, Al-Dukhan, the Smoke. Introduction. Revelation explains clearly how worldly pride and arrogance may come to naught, even at long odds against spiritual truth. A people may be given all blessings and may fail in its trust, as did Israel. Will the Quraysh learn the lesson of good and evil? The commentary of Surah 44 Al-Dukhan, commentary number 216. Blessed is the night in which Allah's message comes down, as a mercy to men, to warn them against evil. How fractious of men to ignore or suppress such warnings. Proud Pharaoh and his chiefs did resist Allah's authority, but their sins rebounded on themselves. They were swallowed up by the sea, and their tilth, their gardens, their noble shrines and buildings, and all the advantages of which they boasted, passed to other hands. Not a tear was shed over them in heaven or earth. Thus ends the tale of power misused. So with the children of Israel, granted gifts and favors, they became arrogant and fell. Can the Quraysh escape the doom for sin? We created the world for just ends. The day will come when good and evil will be sorted out. Each will meet the fruits of its own deeds. Give good heed to the message revealed, and wait and watch. Surah 45 Al-Jathira, the kneeling down. Introduction. The title Al-Jathira, the kneeling down or bowing the knee, taken from Ayat 28, expresses the leading idea in the surah. In this life, in spite of the signs of Allah and the evidence of His goodness all around, men go about in unfaith and mocking at faith, but the end will bring them all to their knees. The running commentary, Surah 45, commentary number 218. The signs of Allah are everywhere. His power, wisdom, and goodness are shown through all creation and in revelation. How can men be so ungrateful as to reject true guidance, reaping thus the fruits of evil? But men of faith have patience and forgive their weaker brethren, and trust in the final justice of Allah. Form no sets, as was done before, nor make your lusts your gods. The future is sure, and in the hands of Allah, to whom all will bend the knee, when truth will shine in all its glory. So praise and glory to Allah, the Lord and Cherisher of all the worlds. Surah 46 Al-Ahqaf, the winding sign tracks. Introduction. All creation has a purpose behind it. Truth and revelation will be vindicated, and those who question it will be undone by the very means by which they set such store. The righteous shall wait in patience and constancy. The running commentary of Surah 46, commentary number 219. Creation is for just ends, and falsehood is but straying from the path. Say what people may, truth carries its own vindication. Follow it firmly. Let age think of youth, and youth not turn rebellious. There are fine gradations in the kingdom of Allah. Then strive for the best. Let not pride and arrogance undo you. The humble are often the best recipients of truth. All will come right in good time. So persevere with patient firmness of purpose. Justice that seems to tarry comes really on swiftest foot, but sure.